Good evening, and thank you for joining us tonight for the Associate of Science Nurse Pinning Ceremony here at Lake-Sumter State College. The ceremony will begin in about 5 minutes. At this time, please begin making your way to your seats. As we prepare to honor our graduates, we ask that you please silence all cell phones and electronic devices. Out of respect for the professional dignity of this occasion and to ensure every family can enjoy this moment without distraction, please refrain from using flash photography during the ceremony. We also ask that you remain seated and keep the aisles clear so that all guests may have an unobstructed view of their loved ones on stage. Thank you for your cooperation, and we hope that you'll enjoy this special evening. Good evening and welcome to the Associate of Science Nurse Pinning Ceremony at Lake-Sumter State College. Please rise for the processional, including our college president, esteemed nursing faculty, and tonight's graduating nurses.
Please be seated. Good evening, ladies and gentlemen, graduates, our honorable college president, distinguished faculty and staff members, and beloved family members. Welcome to the nurse pinning ceremony at Lake-Sumter State College. My name is Dr. Christine Ramos, and I am proud to serve as the Associate Vice President of Health Professions at Lake-Sumter State College. Tonight, we celebrate the hard work, dedication, and commitment of our nursing graduates. Every step in their journey has led them to this moment, and we are excited to honor them. I would first like to take a moment to introduce the platform party seated behind me. Please stand and wave as I say your name. David Hidalgo, certified registered nurse anesthetist and member of the District Board of Trustees. Mr. John Temple, president of Lake-Sumter State College. Dr. Laura Bird, Executive Vice President and Executive Director of the Lake-Sumter State College Foundation. Mrs. Karen Hogans, Vice President of Academic Affairs. Ms. Candy Medlin, tonight's guest speaker and Chief Nursing Officer at Advent Health Mineola Hospital. Dr. Carlene Carter, Dean of AS Nursing. Dr. Lisa Bailey, Associate Professor of Nursing. Mrs. Marilyn Cole, Coordinator of Nursing Student Success. Next, I would like to recognize other members of college leadership that are here with us tonight. Dr. Joseph Muse, Vice President of Enrollment and Student Affairs. Tom Keefe, Vice President of Facilities Planning. Nick Kemp, Vice President of Technology Innovation. And Michelle Mattis, Vice President of Finance. I also want to recognize a few special guests here with us tonight. Please stand and wave as I say your name. Lori Davis, Foundation Board of Directors. Michelle Mishnoff, Foundation Board of Directors. Carolyn Scott, Chief Nursing Officer at Orlando Health South Lake Hospital. As well as friends of the Lake-Sumter State College Foundation, Dr. Vilma Whitten and Donna and John Sinrud. I would also like to recognize any elected officials who are here with us tonight. Will you please stand? Any elected officials? Thank you for your support of our students and this great college. I also want to recognize any veterans, active, reserve, Guard personnel, and military family members in attendance this evening. Please stand so that you may be recognized. On behalf of Lake-Sumter State College, thank you for your service and commitment to our country. Will the nursing full-time faculty and adjunct faculty please stand to be recognized? These dedicated faculty whose guidance has shaped our graduating nurses into the compassionate caregivers they are today. Their commitment to excellence and passion for nursing education have empowered them to embark on this noble path of healing and service. Please give these educators another round of applause. I would now like to recognize the nursing staff who have supported our students since they began their application process in this journey. Their efforts ensure a nurturing environment where students can thrive, learn, and ultimately become exemplary caregivers. Would you please stand to be recognized? Please give them a round of applause. Families of our graduates, thank you for being here today. Your love, encouragement, and sacrifices have played a vital role in nurturing and supporting the achievements of these talented individuals. It certainly takes a village, and your presence here today is a testament to the unyielding support provided to each graduate throughout their educational journey. Your unwavering belief in them has helped them reach this milestone, and you deserve our sincerest gratitude. Students, let's give your families a round of applause. Students, this evening we are all gathered here to celebrate you. Having had the good fortune to play a direct role in your learning this semester, I am sincerely honored to acknowledge each one of you, our nursing graduates, the future of our nursing profession, for your motivation and dedication to this nursing program, to Lake-Sumter State College, and most importantly, to yourselves. As of this evening, you have been given, or actually you have given, significant meaning to this part of your nursing journey. Remember that your journey helps to form you into the person you are and to the nurse that you will become. Only you can identify and follow the path that will lead you to happiness, self-fulfillment, and success. But the journey doesn't end here this evening. Nursing is a wonderful career with limitless possibilities. Tonight is the beginning of this next exciting chapter of your nursing journey. Embrace this moment as you embark on an amazing career in nursing. You have earned it. Never allow the light of learning to be extinguished. I challenge each of you today to go out into the community, be proud of your accomplishments, become lifelong learners, and never stop growing. I would like to thank each of you for allowing us to be part of your nursing journey. It is such an honor to watch you grow as individuals, as students, and as the amazing nurses that we know you will become. May you continue to inspire, heal, and make positive impacts on the lives of those you serve. Congratulations, graduates, and thank you to each and every person present here today for joining us in honoring and celebrating our extraordinary nursing class of 2025. It is now my honor to introduce Mr. John Temple, President of Lake-Sumter State College. President Temple brings more than 25 years of experience in education, spanning both K through 12 and higher education. He also previously served in the Florida House of Representatives, where he championed policies that strengthened our schools and our communities. A transformative leader, President Temple is deeply committed to expand access to higher education and build a strong workforce for our region, ensuring students and employers alike have the opportunities and the talent they need to thrive. President Temple.
Thank you, Dr. Ramos. Good evening. What a great group we have here this evening. It's an absolute joy to stand before you to celebrate, to honor, and to recognize the extraordinary group of nurses we have. You have worked tirelessly. You've studied endlessly and given so much of yourselves to arrive at this defining moment tonight. To the families, to the friends, the spouses, children, and mentors filling this room, thank you. Thank you for every encouraging word, for every late night coffee run, for every extra mile that you went and walked alongside these students, because they did not travel alone. And I know as they look back and think, they have immense gratitude for all that you have done for them. And to our graduating nurses, congratulations. Tonight, receiving your pin is far more than a ceremonial tradition. It's a rite of passage. You're crossing the threshold from student to professional. You're stepping into a calling defined by skill, by science, and above all, the humanity. This achievement, however, is not just a personal victory, it's a community triumph. We're deeply grateful for those who invest in our mission, starting with our generous partners like Live Well Foundation of Southlake, who believe so strongly in the transformative power of healthcare education. We thank our hospital systems and our clinical partners who provide not just funding and clinical sites, but their people, their best nurses, their best leaders, and to mentor the next generation. Because of this village of support, you're graduating not just with a degree, but with a purpose. Students, I invite you to pause. Look around you. Look at your classmates. Think back to that first day. Think back to the first time that you walked into the clinical setting. Perhaps a little nervous, wondering, are you ready? There are probably moments along the way that you were exhausted and moments of doubt. But look at you now. You made it. You're resilient. You're capable. And most importantly, you are ready. We often talk about the workforce. Let's clear up what that means for you. You're entering a workforce that is hungry for your talent and desperate for your care. You're becoming the economic and social heartbeat of our region. A healthy community requires a strong healthcare system, and a strong healthcare system requires you. When you clock in for your first shift as a pen nurse, you're doing more than filling a job. You're strengthening the fabric of Lake and Sumter County. You're ensuring that when our neighbors, our parents, our children are at their most vulnerable, there are skilled, compassionate Lakehawks ready to care for them. As you move forward, remember that healthcare is dynamic. It will challenge you, it will surprise you, and it will push you to grow every single day. Let your compassion distinguish you. Let your curiosity drive you. And let your courage sustain you. People may forget the specifics of their medical chart, or they may forget but they will never forget how you made them feel when they were afraid or in pain. You have the power to change the trajectory of life in a single shift. So lead with kindness. Advocate for your patients fiercely. And never lose sight of the fact that your work matters to the economy, to the community, and to that individual human being that's looking up at you for answers and help. On behalf of Lake-Sumter State College, we are incredibly proud of you. You carry our reputation with you, but more importantly, you carry our hope. Congratulations, nursing class of 2025. You are forever Lakehawks, and now you are the future of our healthcare. Go out there. Make us proud. Let's soar.
Thank you, President Temple, for that heartfelt message. We appreciate you. It is now my privilege to introduce Dr. Laura Bird, Executive Vice President of Lake-Sumter State College. With over 2 decades of experience in higher education, Dr. Bird is an advocate for the college's mission of transforming lives and futures for students throughout our community. Dr. Bird also leads the Lake-Sumter State College Foundation, who have supported many of you with scholarships thanks to the generous support of donors in our community. Dr. Bird, will you please come forward to share a message with us today?
Thank you, Dr. Ramos. Good evening, everyone. It is such a privilege to be with you tonight. Being part of this ceremony where we honor the hard work and future potential of these graduates is one of the highlights of our academic year. Tonight, it is my pleasure to introduce our guest speaker, a leader who truly exemplifies the dedication and growth we hope to see in all of our graduates. Candy has been part of the Advent Health family since 2007. She serves as the Chief Nursing Officer for Advent Health Mineola, a beautiful state-of-the-art hospital that is actually celebrating its grand opening this week. Throughout her tenure, she has held several key leadership roles, most recently serving as Executive Director of Nursing at Advent Health Orlando. She is known among her colleagues for her relentless pursuit of excellence and a passion for improving the quality of care through collaboration and innovation. She works closely with teams across the Central Florida Division to enhance patient safety and implement standardized care practices that protect patients and support staff. Above all, she is a proven leader who fosters positive, engaged team environments wherever she goes. Candy holds a Bachelor of Science in Nursing from Advent Health University and a Master of Science in Nursing with a focus in health systems leadership from Grand Canyon University. On a personal note, Candy is a Florida native and has been married to her husband Barry for 38 years. When she isn't leading hospital nursing operations, she enjoys traveling with Barry and spending quality time with her family. Please join me in giving a warm welcome to your keynote speaker, Candy Medlin.
Thank you, Dr. Bird. Good evening, Lake-Sumter class of 2025. Are you excited? I'm excited. Good evening, family, friends, and faculty. It is truly an honor to stand with you on such a meaningful, memorable occasion. Tonight is more than a ceremony, it's a milestone. A moment where years of sacrifice, commitment, late night studying, early clinical mornings, maybe a little self-doubt, triumph, and unwavering perseverance come together. Nursing is an extraordinary profession, one filled with endless opportunities, infinite directions, and countless moments that will shape you not only as a nurse, but as a human being. And like many of you, my desire to care for others was rooted deeply in who I was long before I ever stepped into the classroom. Caring was something that was simply innate, something I had always done. But also, like maybe some of you, I didn't follow the nursing path immediately. Nursing is actually my second career. I share that because wherever you are in your journey tonight, whether nursing is your first calling or a new plan in your journey, there's always room for growth, for reinvention, and for answering the quiet pull of purpose. Years ago, when my children were in high school, I found myself standing at a crossroads that I never expected. The company that I was working for was slowly exiting the market, and I had a choice to make. Stay with them or try something new. Everything logical inside me said, stay where you are. You're established. You're comfortable. You know this world. But something deeper, something quieter began to stir. A gentle whisper that kept telling me, follow your dreams. At first, I ignored it. I resisted because new beginnings are uncomfortable. They ask us to trust what we can't see, but the whisper didn't fade. And through prayer, reflection, and a great deal of conversation with my family, I made the choice that was both terrifying and right. I enrolled in nursing school with my daughter. And together we walked into a new chapter. I will never forget the feeling of stepping into that first classroom, a mix of fear and excitement, and a very real question of, can I actually do this? The road was hard, working full-time, going to school full-time, and trying to remain present for my children. I had no idea where this path would lead, but God had a plan. Fast forward several years into my nursing career, I found myself right where I belonged. Caring for patients at the bedside, I love the connection, the purpose, and being there for patients in their most vulnerable moment. I thought that was the destination. I was comfortable. I was fulfilled. And I didn't see anything beyond that for myself. But my very first nurse manager at Florida Hospital, back in the day, saw something in me that I had not seen in myself and encouraged me to pursue leadership roles. And again, I resisted. Leadership was not part of my plan. Becoming a nurse was already a huge leap, a second career that I absolutely loved. I enjoyed what I was doing, and stepping into leadership felt uncertain, unfamiliar, and intimidating. But through the encouragement of my family, the guidance of mentors, and my trust in God, I leaned in. and leaning in made all the difference. 17 years later, and after many leadership roles and lessons learned, I now serve as the Chief Nursing Officer for Advent Health Mineola, and we open in 2 days. Not because I mapped this plan out. Thank you. Not because I always felt confident, but because I was willing to follow the quiet call that said, "You are capable of more. Your gifts matter. Step into what is meant for you." I tell you this tonight, standing here as graduates, you might feel excitement or fear. You might have your future perfectly planned or no idea what comes next. You might feel ready, or you may feel the weight of responsibility around you. Wherever you are, it's okay. What matters is that you remain open to the path that unfolds. Nursing is a profession that will surprise you, stretch you, challenge you, and shape you. It will invite you to lead, whether at the bedside, in a classroom, in a boardroom, or in the quiet moments when a patient needs your presence more than anything else. You are entering a profession that is built on compassion, courage, resilience, integrity, and service. You will stand at bedsides, in hallways, in crisis, and in celebrations. You will influence lives in ways you may never fully realize. And along the way, you will discover parts of yourself you didn't know existed. So as you begin your career, I want you to remember this: nothing is impossible when you lean into your dreams and follow your heart. You may shift directions, you may doubt yourself, you may end up somewhere you never imagined, but every step, every class, every clinical, every long night, every hard moment has led you here. And everything you have learned has prepared you for what comes next. Congratulations, Lake-Sumter class of 2025. May you lead with compassion, may you serve with excellence, and may you always listen for the quiet whisper that points you toward your purpose. Thank you, and God bless you.
Candy, thank you for that message. Thank you for what you do for our community, for our college, and our students.
Good evening, graduates, families, staff, and honored guests, faculty, staff, and honored guests. As a proud graduate of this nursing program, I am so grateful to stand before you tonight as we mark one of the most meaningful traditions in nursing, a moment that connects every nurse in the room to the legacy of those who came before us. To our graduates, this is your night. This is your night. You've studied, sacrificed, and some of you have persevered through serious life events most of us will never endure. And yet, here you are. You've all grown in ways that many people will never fully see or understand. Your pinning marks the moment when nursing becomes not just what you've trained for, but who you are. When we speak about the legacy of nursing, we honor a profession built on compassion, advocacy, courage, and skill. But more importantly, we recognize that tonight, you become part of that legacy. A legacy is not simply something handed down. It becomes a part of you and is carried forward. Every generation of nurses has added something to this profession, another page in the book. And now, graduates, The next chapter is yours to write. Throughout your education, you've learned the science of nursing, pathophysiology, pharmacology, assessment, documentation, evidence-based practice. But your clinical experiences and your practicum really taught you something deeper, so much deeper: the art of nursing. The part that cannot be easily measured, graded, or charted. On Friday, we had the pleasure of spending time with you guys at the end and kind of wrapping things up, and many of you shared some pretty interesting experiences with us. All that you learned in practicum, exciting things you did and saw. Some were very exciting. And how you jumped in, though. You jumped in and you did what needed to be done for your patients. For your patients. You helped deliver the babies, right? You cared for some really sick children. You took care of gunshot wound victims. And you did chest compressions. You tended to the wounds and illnesses, and you all helped save lives. Your excitement and tears truly touched our hearts. But you know what stood out to me the most? All the experiences were phenomenal, but what stood out to me the most was the nurse. The nurse who stood beside you, who took you by the hand and taught you, challenged you, was sometimes even tough on you. Yet they encouraged you and believed in you. So, graduates, tonight, my challenge for all of you, and my question is, will you be that nurse? Will you be the nurse who helps to change the culture in nursing? Will you be the nurse who treats other nurses with kindness and understanding? Will you be the nurse who takes the extra minute to teach, to listen, to understand? Will you be the nurse who offers grace to a new nurse or a student nurse? Yes. Will you be the nurse who believes in others before they believe in themselves? Will that be your legacy? I hope so. Tonight, as each of you receives your pin, you're not simply accepting a symbol. You're stepping into a story much larger than yourselves, a story still being written. The pin you wear is an emblem of trust, and it's a badge of honor. It's a badge of honor. I wear mine all the time. You see me with this all the time. It is truly a badge of honor that signifies I am here, I am ready, you can rely on me. It's also a reminder every time that you feel anxious or overwhelmed, let your pin remind you of the faculty who helped get you here, that believed in you first. Can I get a shout out for our amazing instructors, full-time adjunct faculty? They poured their time, their energy, and their love into you. And for Dr. Ramos, who is there for all of us, no matter the day, no matter the time, no matter the circumstance. Am I right? I think she taught y'all part of the second semester and all of fourth semester, right? Yes. And for your classmates who lifted you up and became like family, one of the sweetest blessings of this experience. I see it with all of you. And the countless nurses throughout history who came and sat exactly where you're sitting tonight, hopeful, nervous, but ready. Nursing's legacy grows with each new generation of nurses willing to innovate, challenge the status quo, pursue excellence, and push healthcare forward. So our nursing program at Lake-Sumter State College has achieved just that, with a rich legacy of former graduates who continue to make an incredible impact in our community as chief executive officers, senior hospital vice presidents, chief nursing officers, nurse managers, advanced practice registered nurses, certified registered nurse anesthetists, and thousands of BSN and ASN nurses. So many important advanced degrees and roles. But really, it all started at the bedside of a patient in need. Last week, my father was admitted to Advent Health Waterman. As I sat by his bedside one night after work during the shift change, the nurses came into the room to give report. And the incoming nurse was all smiles. She'd been one of my students. She told the nurse giving her report that I'd been her teacher during nursing school, and the nurse said, "Wow, full circle moment." And the next day, yeah, it was sweet to see her come in to take care of my daddy. But the next day, I received a message from that former student who took care of my dad, and she said, "I just want to tell you how wonderful your dad is. Thank you for trusting me with him. Love you always." And the legacy is passed on. Your legacy will not be defined by perfection. It will be defined by your presence. By the moment when you sit with a patient who's afraid. By the moments when each of you reach out to teach a family member how to provide care at home. By the moments when you make one person's hardest day a little easier. The real legacy of nursing is not medals, titles, years of service, but impact. Before I close, I want to say thank you to the families and loved ones who supported these graduates. They've been thanked a lot tonight because they deserve that. They're part of this legacy too. The sacrifices made by them are often unseen, but tonight they are honored. To the faculty and staff, thank you again for all your efforts and the hard work, the really hard work you do behind the scenes, as well as for guiding and challenging and believing in these graduates. Your genuine dedication and love for the students shines through. In everything you do, each one of you played a crucial role in shaping this next generation of Lake Hawk nurses, the best nurses. And I thank you all. I thank you all. And to our graduates, the world needs your knowledge, strength, and compassion now more than ever. The world needs you. Carry the legacy of Lake-Sumter State College nursing with pride and add your own chapter with integrity and courage. As you rise to meet the challenges ahead, may you remember always how much we all believed in you and continue to do so. And may your legacy be one of healing, kindness, and hope. Congratulations, class of 2025. We can't wait to see the rest of your story and the legacy you will create. Thank you.
The design of the pen is in the shape of a shield. The shield represents the protective nature of nursing practice and identifies the registered nurse as a patient advocate. In the center of the shield, there is a golden cup, which represents the cup of knowledge. Knowledge is the foundation that supports decision-making and upon which our practice is built. The cross on the pin represents human suffering and also hope. Nurses are dedicated to relieving pain and suffering and are reminded that hope is one of the greatest gifts they can instill as part of their professional practice. Beneath the cross is a pair of doves that represent peace and love. The peace is that inner peace that comes from truly loving another human being as you care for him with all your resources. The love is a love of humanity, and it is this love that individualizes our interactions with each patient and relates to him that someone cares. Surrounding the pen is the name of the college. Lake-Sumter State College has been and always will be your window to the world. It serves you as a lasting resource as you continue to grow and strive to become all that you desire to become in life.
We will now begin the presentation of nursing pins to our graduating students. Will Mrs. Marilyn Cole, Nursing Student Success Coordinator, please call the students forward?
Deja Thoris Wade. Morgan Tolbert. Alejandra Gonzalez Seguda. Diana Dorio. Elda Joby. Kenna Bergwald. Zoe Stowell. Parker Merrill. Taylor Machado. Heidi Shedeck. Diego Ramirez. Noe Hermosa. Clark Gabat. Dana Crosdale. Maria Abarca Betancourt. Crystal Anderson. Charlie Harris. Rachel Sands. Stephanie Alejo Mendoza. Aaliyah Edwards. Sarah Ramkishan. Arvi Cuenca. Gabrielle Caban. Jacob Dunn. Adriana Phoebe Jing. Macy Bang. Jorianne Joanna Joe Johnson. Karen St. Pierre. Carmel Desir. Shamaya Brown. Gretel Silva Acosta. Natasha Simpson. Cody Aaron Gray. John Herzog. Sophia Calandreno. Andrea Bachman. Gabriela Carambao. Ethan Brick. Caleb Hughes. Khadija Grabinski. Sherry Kloss. Amal Mortimer. Janai Belthrop. Jessica Mata. Ciara Whiteside. Fabiola Arroyo Rivera. Cynthia Slagle. Amanda Naraya Kimball.
Lydia Williams. Tyra Nettles. Rose Tammy Phileas.
How about another big round of applause for these students? Okay, at this time, we have a few awards to present to our graduates. The first award is the Academic Award. Academic achievement represents performance outcomes that indicate the extent to which an individual has accomplished specific goals. We are extremely proud of each of you for the motivation and discipline you have displayed throughout this nursing program. The bar is set high for a reason, and you should be very proud of yourselves for the hard work you have demonstrated to meet these outcomes. Let's just stop right there. This evening, we have two amazing students who have accomplished outstanding academic achievement. These two individuals have demonstrated not just academic brilliance, but also unwavering dedication, curiosity, and a true thirst for knowledge. These students represent the very best of our program, and their achievements are a testament to their hard work and perseverance. They have very diligently focused on the curriculum from prerequisites through the nursing program, earning identical, truly comprehensive grade point averages. This semester, the awards for outstanding academic achievement are presented to, and I will announce you one at a time, Kennedy Bergwald, Wait, y'all, we're not done. Our second outstanding academic achiever is Dana Crosdale. It is now my great honor to present the Clinical Excellence Award, a recognition reserved for a student who exemplifies the highest standards of nursing practice, clinical judgment, professionalism, and compassionate patient-centered care. This semester's recipient has consistently demonstrated these qualities throughout their journey in our program. In every clinical setting, they have exhibited exceptional preparedness and critical thinking ability. This student skillfully synthesizes classroom knowledge with hands-on practice, ensuring safe and effective care. The attention to detail, strong assessment skills, and ability to prioritize care reflect the professionalism and the competency we expect from emerging nurses. Equally impressive are character and leadership. This student actively seeks opportunities to learn, collaborate with peers, and support the healthcare team. Their communication with patients and families is empathetic and therapeutic, earning praise from preceptors for initiative, adaptability, and calm presence in high-pressure situations. This student goes above and beyond expectations. When faced with unfamiliar topics, they approach them with curiosity and determination, reviewing patient histories thoroughly and making well-informed decisions. Their ability to master complex clinical knowledge not only enhances current performance, but also signals their potential to provide outstanding care in the future. This student truly embodies the values and standards of the nursing profession. Their clinical performance exceeds expectations, and we are confident they will continue to make meaningful contributions as they enter professional practice. Please join me in congratulating this semester's Clinical Excellence Award recipient, John Herzog.
Tonight, I'm excited to present the Excellence in Leadership Award. The winner of this award is described as a vibrant and determined leader who brings energy and positivity to everything she does. She's tenacious, never afraid to take on challenges, and always finds a way to inspire those around her. Through her involvement with the Student Nurses Association, she demonstrated remarkable initiative and genuine passion for building community and supporting her peers. Her kindness, resilience, and ability to lead with heart make her a shining example of what nursing is all about. The winner of the 2025 Lake-Sumter State College Nursing Leadership Award goes to Tyra Nettles.
The lamp lighting ceremony is one of the most symbolic and cherished traditions in nursing. It dates back to Florence Nightingale, the founder of modern nursing, who was known as the Lady with the Lamp for the way she cared for wounded soldiers, bringing light, comfort, and compassion in the darkest of places. Tonight, as each of you lights your lamp, you are not just honoring that legacy, you are becoming part of it. This light represents your knowledge, your strength, and your commitment to care for others with integrity and heart. It is a symbol of the path you've walked to get here and the promise of the healing light you will carry into every patient's room, every hospital corridor, and every life that you touch. Let this moment remind you that as a nurse, you are the light in someone's hardest day. We will now begin the lighting of the lamps. Students, will you please stand with your lamps?
There is a candle in every soul, some brightly burning, some dark and cold. There is a spirit who brings a fire, ignites a candle, and makes his home. So carry your candle, run to the darkness, seek out the hopeless, confused and torn, and hold out your candle for all to see it. Take your candle and go light your world. Take your candle and go light your world. Frustrated brother, see how he's trying to light his own candle some other way. See now your sister, she's been robbed and lied to, still holds a candle without a flame. So carry your candle, run to the darkness, seek out the lonely, the tired and worn. Hold out your candle for all to see it. Take your candle and go light your world. Take your candle and go light your world. 'Cause we are a family whose hearts are blazing. So let's raise our candles and light up the sky, praying to our Father in the name of Jesus. Make us a beacon in darkest times. So carry your candle, run to the.
Now that the lamps are lit, we turn to another important tradition, the recitation of a Nightingale Pledge. This pledge, named after Florence Nightingale, is a solemn promise made by nursing graduates as they enter the profession. It reflects the values of integrity, compassion, and dedication that define the heart of nursing. As you speak these words, know that you are joining generations of nurses who have taken this pledge before you. Each one committed to upholding the highest standards of care and ethical practice. Graduates, please remain standing and repeat after me as we recite the Nightingale Pledge. I solemnly pledge myself before God and in the presence of this assembly to pass my life in purity and to practice my profession faithfully. I will abstain from whatever is deleterious and mischievous, and will not take or knowingly administer any harmful drug. I will do all in my power to maintain and elevate the standard of my profession, and will hold in confidence all personal matters committed to my keeping and all family affairs coming to my knowledge in the practice of my calling. With loyalty will I endeavor to aid the physician in his work and devote myself to the welfare of those committed to my care. Thank you. Students, please turn and face your families. Families, please give them a round of applause. Thank you. Students, graduates, you may extinguish your candles. Please be seated.
What a wonderful evening we've shared in celebration of nursing and the significant achievements of these truly amazing students as they take these next steps in their nursing journey. Students, as you leave here tonight, never forget how you felt on this day. The reasons that you chose to become a nurse. Always remember to be humble, caring, kind, and treat all others with respect and dignity. As you go forward, don't just be a good nurse, right? Be what? The best nurse. That's right, always. Thank you all for celebrating with us. We ask all guests to kindly remain in your seats until the recessional has ended. And family and friends, you can meet your graduate outside this building after the recessional for photos. Thank you very much.
Can't read my mind, I'm undefined. I'm just beginning, the pen's in my hand, ending unplanned. Staring at the blank page before you, open up the dirty window, let the sun illuminate the words that you could not find. Reaching for something in the distance, so close you can almost taste it. Release your inhibitions, feel the rain on your skin. No one else can feel it for you, only you can let it in. No one else can speak the words on your lips. Drench yourself in words unspoken, live your life with arms wide open. Today is where your book begins, the rest is still unwritten. Yeah. Oh, oh. I break tradition.